Hello? I can't hear anything right now, guys. Sorry. Give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Oh God! Are you telling me I've been doing all this muted? For fuck's sake! I feel like Burn or Prey 5 now. Shit! I've gone on for 3 minutes with being muted. Okay, well, let's start over again. TWTG content. Hey, Krish, what's going on? He was first in the chat. Orville Nation was second. Darius Munchausen was next. Good morning, brightest day.
There you are. I can hear you now. Sorry about that. Good morning, Captain Trek.
Good morning, Chris Knight. Carol's Cookies, you do need to check your email. You have to accept my offer in order to be officially the co-host of the Morning Brew. Actually, the channel itself, but okay.
Yeah. To be the co-pilot of Captain Trek's channel. To be the number one, to be Captain Trek's number one, you must accept. Do you think they had to do that in Starfleet? Do you think they had to accept the whatever I can't remember what the official messages were called, but where they had to put their their Starfleet number in to decode it. Do you think number one had to do that? Do you think Riker had to do that? Can you Picard pulls him aside into his office and says, "Number one, I sent that email to you 3 months ago. You still haven't accepted it. Your number one capabilities are still limited because you've yet to unlock the full potential of your position." God damn it, number one! God damn it, number one!
And Carol's Fidget Cookies, who I see did accept it because she's now in the number 2 position.
Woohoo! Come on, Carol.
We're number 2. Hi.
You are now the number one to captain.
I am.
So how are you today? She's in a good mood. She's now the spoon.
I am approachable.
Not a fork, not a spork, but a spoon.
Is this different levels of how your mood is?
Yes.
Fork, a spork, and a spoon.
Yes.
If you put a knife up, does that mean you're ready to kill people?
Possibly.
It depends on how sharp the knife is. I would say there's a difference between a butter knife and a steak
I
knife.
have some butter knives that would cut the hell out of you. I'm sorry. I've got some. when I bought them, I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was washing one, and I literally sliced my the crease under your knuckle. I sliced it all the way across. I mean, it wasn't really deep, but I looked at it for a second. I mean, it didn't hurt yet. You know how those under the knuckle feel when they start to heal? It's aggravating. Anyways, I cut it and I looked at it. My first thought was well, damn, those things are sharp. Because I had some. I mean, you could try to saw your finger off and it won't cut skin. But those are really those are sharp as hell. Hey, give me a second. I gotta run a quick trip here and get some breakfast and my drink for the day and stuff like that.
I'll take a sausage croissant and a coffee, please.
Yeah, I'll get on that. Listen, I'm not your number one, nor am I. I'm not even instant. I'm an admiral of a fleet. Okay, so you just step back there, sir, and step back in line. Admiral Chris Knight. Actually, I should change every once in a while and make it Admiral Ego. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey, I like Quick Trip. He's in my area ish, so I know where it is. Well, I don't know which location.
So what kind of cookies do we want today?
That's a good question. What do you have for today?
I was thinking maybe some molasses cookies.
Ooh, molasses. Ooh. Ooh, nice and sweet.
Yes.
And here I was talking away in the chat, and I thought, Yeah, I didn't notice that I was muted, so I feel like Birdo Prey 5 now. And I do hope somebody smacked that bot because Kronos isn't here to take care of that. He always likes playing Bop a Bot.
Yeah, somebody got the bot.
And thank you, Brightest Day, and it's
yeah.
And good morning, Chester Saxton. I also said hello to some new people, including Music Therapy, but they didn't hear me because I was muted.
It happens.
And good morning, Edlefin. So, I don't know how to say it, so I'm not gonna slaughter it. Brightest Day. Brightest Day. You know me. You know me. That's what I always do is stress. And yes, morning coffee for everyone.
I don't have any coffee.
Well, the problem was I don't always look at my icon. I'm trying to send out stuff, which I still didn't get sent out because everything was. And you should be able to bring Chris in, by the way, or anybody else who's there.
Morning.
It's the birthday girl.
How's everyone doing?
Morning. Good. How are you, Raquel?
Good. I feel a lot better.
Good.
That's good.
I did not feel that well earlier tonight.
Was it the movie? Was it that terrible?
No, it wasn't the movie. It was the food I ate.
You were poisoned.
Yeah. I feel fine now.
Well, that's good.
And Orwell Nation, I have passed the 600 mark. What is it? At least three times already. And I've gone back down each time. Actually, I've gone lower each time. So, what I'm looking forward to is next time I'll go down to like 575 or something like that, because that's about what it'll be. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting those 7 more, and then YouTube will purge like 25. It's like, yeah. Thank you, YouTube.
That's just mean.
It's just YouTube. I mean,
I will tell
can't
you.
take it personally.
I said to Darius, and I'll say it to you, when it comes to subscriber numbers, do not watch it that often. Maybe every couple weeks, really pay attention to it. Just get on your channel, and do the bare minimum.
Yes, but go ahead.
Okay, because what you want to watch is that watch hours. When you go to that monetization thing, look at your watch hours. That's the hardest thing to keep up. For most people, you hear, "Well, I got my 1,000 subscribers. I just need the watch hours. Just need the watch hours, guys. I need the watch hours." And once you get those watch hours, you'll get the subscribers eventually. You just got to keep those watch hours up. By the way, really quick,
put it to you this way. Is it Raquel's birthday? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's your birthday today, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure because last night is when I saw stuff about it. I wasn't sure if it was yesterday.
I didn't feel well, like when Bill was doing his live stream earlier today. Yeah. I'm so sorry I missed it. I just didn't feel well.
Hey, okay, that happens.
All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mute because everybody else, because I can. All right. Now, Raquel, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Raquel. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you guys.
Oh,
And I mute people because I don't want to sing along because, yeah, it's in this case, it's all about me.
all about you.
Well, except that it's all about Raquel for her birthday.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, but you know, it's all
It's all
good.
about you on Raquel's birthday.
On my channel, it's all about me, of course. I mean, come
Well,
on.
yeah, sure. Why not?
I just want to say I am like 3 subs away to reach the 500 mark. So
Awesome.
if I can get 3 more subs today for my birthday, that would be awesome.
Let me
But
check
if not,
something.
no huge deal.
I'm sure we
You
can
should
find
be a
a free
mod. You should. If you're not, somebody will be able to post it.
Oh man. Yeah. Carol, I have a question for you. Carol Cookies thing.
Yes.
So, where did that come from? I'm always fascinated to know where people's names come from. Like Captain Trek, okay, it's obvious because you like Star Trek, and I gotta say, I'm surprised nobody had the name before you, but I don't know how long you've been doing it. My name came from because I wanted to tell people, no matter if I like it or don't like it, I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about something, no matter what anybody says about it. Because I like a lot of stuff people say, oh, well, that stuff sucks. I'm like, well, I like it. I don't care what people say about it. If I like it, I like it. That's how it is. And I did my name around probably more subconsciously than actually consciously when I did it. But I formulated it around Mystery Science Theater 3000, MST3K.
Okay.
And mine, so when you boil it down to the acronym, it's TRR3K. So it's like, I found it like, okay, that's pretty cool. But Carol's Cookies, where did that come from?
The Walking Dead.
Okay, there you go.
Yep.
I've never watched The Walking Dead, so that's why.
It's all right. She
No, that's
makes
fine.
cookies out of acorns and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very good. But yeah, I'm always fascinated where people get their names from.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be a permanent thing. I wasn't supposed to be a permanent thing. But
Yeah,
sure
that
I am
happens.
later.
Everybody, you'd be surprised how many people you say, well, I just started jumping on people's streams, and then next thing you know, people are like, you should do this. You need a channel.
All right. Raquel has 498 subs. Come on. Let's get her over 500. Let's get 3 more people in to subscribe.
Thank you so much, guys. I do I do watch parties, and I also do fun house shenanigans, where I just have fun and goof off with my friends.
That's the funny thing. That's when it's the most fun. You're just hanging out.
Do you do anything like Jackbox games or?
I've been thinking of doing that. I just need to set it up.
It is very, very simple.
Mm-hmm. I have I am gonna sometime very soon want to work on my intro and outro for my channel because I don't have that set up right now, but I'll get to it as soon as I can. What else? I'm also, when I get back down to Texas, I'm thinking of starting doing short videos for my channel as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the hangout streams are always the most fun. I like doing it when I first started doing the weekly wrap up. It started off just me coming on, doing, letting everybody know what I did this past week and what was on the, Chaos Central and all that. And then I started inviting people on, and we would do a discussion on a topic. And Han of Honstar was doing Jackbox games, and of course, Name That Tune and some other stuff. And I asked him, I said, "Hey, do you mind if I do it?" And he's like, "Oh no, that's fine." And I really prefer doing Jackbox games because it's just kind of easy to, it's easy to do those things, and conversation just is natural.
You're right.
Not necessarily on a topic, just conversation. And of course, in our groups, the answers and the themes that become very apparent early on in the game of Jackbox are absolutely hilarious. DJ's Pink Bunny Suit, the Ego, Prometheus, all that stuff. It's like it dives into very archaic places sometimes. I mean, sometimes stupid debauchery is fun.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is.
Hey, sign the red shirt.
Hey,
Swords.
good morning, Senator Redshirt. How are you?
Oh, thank you, sign the red shirt.
Or if you'd like to come on and sing to Raquel, I'm sure she'd be happy to have that. Well, she has sanity in her life still.
I didn't catch that last part. That last part. What?
Unless you're still sane.
Oh yeah.
If you're wanting to lose the last part of your sanity, then go ahead.
No, I'm good.
I say that because he probably won't be able to come up here right now because stuff going on.
I am firmly under the belief no matter who in our groups thinks they're sane, they're not. That's just a product of wanting to believe they're still sane. I believe we're all rather insane. I always say that I'm either a very crazy person in a very normal world or a very normal person in a very crazy world. And I'm not really sure which of those it is, but either way, I'm going to be considered crazy.
I'm functionally insane, but that's just me.
Is that like a functioning drunk?
Basically, except I'm not actually drunk, so.
I don't even know if I consider myself functional. I just think I think my beginning of the day to the end of the day is all luck. I think when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, well, that was a successful day. And somebody would ask me, why was it successful? Well, I'm here and it's the next day.
Yep. Exactly.
I tell my kids, tell everybody, I said it from the time I was like 15 till I was 30 that I was going to die before I was 30. And not because I wanted to die, not because I thought I would get some disease or something. I just was under the impression that the way that I lived my life was going to kill me by the time I was 30. I will be 45 this year. And I have to say that I successfully failed for 15 years.
Cool.
Good job.
Absolutely. By the way, Orville Nation, good morning. And what are you talking about? Only 49 days. 49 days to what?
Orville, season 3.
Yeah.
Oh, 49. Okay. I'm looking forward to that. Are
they going to stream it still? Is it still going to be streamed? Or is it going to be on air?
Should be on streaming.
What is it going to be on? Hulu or what?
Probably Hulu, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I've got it. I just want to know.
And he does confirm Hulu, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And Epsilon Linus is running late for work. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully your day goes well, other than running late for work. Can you blame the weather? Because if that, it'd be.
If it's snowing, yeah.
The only way I can blame the weather here is it's colder than you know what.
Yep.
Gee, God, I hate this weather here.
Actually, it's not too bad here. It's only 36.
Well, you're south.
I know.
We're like -10 with the wind chill. Go outside for 5 seconds and tell me it's not cold.
I'm not saying what the wind chill is. I'm just saying what the actual temperature is where I'm at.
I don't know what the actual temperature is where I'm at. We're about 60, 70, 80 miles apart.
Correct.
So
I'm in Ohio right now. It's 20 degrees and cloudy, so it's cold.
yeah. I mean,
60
all right,
miles is still close enough to,
Oh yeah, I mean, in the relative terms of everything, like of YouTube, it's we're neighbors. We're next door neighbors.
Exactly.
I mean, we've discussed that before. I mean, if you and I wanted to go out and get a beer or hang out someplace, we could do that.
Bird, no chance in hell.
Exactly. That's the thing. It's like so there's us, pop culture, Minefield is around here, I believe. Sci-fi for me TV's around here. There's several people that I found around here. There's a person who shall not be named on this stream that's in Missouri, as far as I know.
Well, I know someone that you won't name in the stream that's in Kansas City, but that's another thing.
Who is it?
Sean.
Huh? Oh yeah, no, I mean, he's literally, he is 5 minutes away from me. I would name him. There's no issues there.
Okay.
I mean, there's several other people, but it took time. I mean, it's like for a long time, Sean and I were the only two that, we've been looking for people and nobody had answered anything we put out there. Then, then I met you and a lot of other different people now. I mean, it's interesting that, people have to be around you just finding it because, we're in different groups sometimes. But
because it'd be nice to have a pizza party or
something like that.
Tournament, something like that.
Yep. No, we're Sean and I are discussing some things like that. I know a couple people who are on YouTube who do conventions and they get a table together, they get a booth together, and I want to talk to them about possibly doing that for like a group and call it, come up with a little conglomerate. I am at work officially, so I'm going to get off of here, and I will talk to you guys later. Happy birthday, Raquel. And
thank you.
if I have a chance to jump on a little bit later, I will, if you're still on. But I don't know. So I will talk to you guys later.
I will be doing my Funhouse Shenanigans stream later today. I would say around 9:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay. That's 8 o'clock. I might be able to jump on. It just depends on if I get everything done.
Right.
I'm literally running so I go to work like right around this time. I get home. If I have any streams or anything like I got stuff ready for, I'll get that ready. Then I have to cook. Then I got to do my streams. Then I got to get my stuff ready for the next day. By the time I'm all said and done, it's like normally 11 o'clock, midnight. And then I'm up for another hour or two. And I sleep like 3 hours a day. So it's like, it's really interesting.
Good gosh. Only 3 hours of sleep?
Yeah. On average. Last night I went to sleep at 1:30 or whatever I call sleep. I don't really dream, so it's just more like eyes closed resting, I guess. Um, so I went to sleep at 1:30, and my alarm went off at 5:15, but I woke up at 4:30. So I got right at 3 hours of sleep today.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my life. That's normal. But I will talk to you guys later. Have
Have a
fun,
good day.
Carol,
Have a good day, Chris.
and Captain. I will talk to you guys later.
Oh, hopefully Chris has a good day. And good morning or good afternoon, Dr. Alex. And I hope that's correct. I don't hold much hope at this point because a lot of that is still speculation, but
I
I can
believe it
hope
when
that it won't.
when I see it.
Yeah. Yep. I'm absolutely the same way. They can say shit all they want until they show it, then I'll believe it.
Hi, Fade.
Hello, Thade.
And hello, how are you today? Hopefully you're doing well.
I can't stop yawning. I'm sorry.
That's
Have you been to sleep, Carol?
Yeah, have
No.
you?
No, I have not yet.
Mm.
I
Well,
got that
you
2-hour nap before the
You
movie.
can sleep. Bird, if you're able to come on, it would be most appreciated. At least you could sing happy birthday to Carol. Then you could go ahead and go back to your sleeping or playing a game or talking to Mom will pray or whatever.
Didn't you mean me though?
Happy birthday to Raquel.
Raquel, I'm sorry, Raquel. I'm used to
I was
talking.
like, what? I was like, what?
No, I'm sorry. Happy birthday to Raquel. Ugh. I get one name in my brain and it's just like wrong name.
It's like, wait a minute, isn't it Carol's birthdays too? I'm like, wait a minute.
No, mine's in July.
It's as if I go to sleep now that I won't be able to go to work at noon.
I know how he
What?
feels.
So yeah, he needs. I don't know what time it is there now, so that doesn't tell me anything.
6 a.m. in the morning.
So Central.
Yeah, I can't fall asleep either right now. If I do, I'm gonna miss my appointment.
Okay, there are these things called alarms that you can set.
I know, but if I'm like really tired though, like their alarm won't work. I'll just sleep right through it.
Okay, see, there are two things to it. Number one, you turn up the volume of the alarm high. Number two, you do not put the alarm near the bed. You put it across the room. So you actually have to get up off your ass to turn off the alarm.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if it's right beside you, you can go, oh, okay.
Or you can just stay up forever like I do.
And yes, it is 6:36 Central. Where are you from, say, just a general area?
Texas.
Texas. Okay, good. And good morning, Pacific 414. How are you today?
Morning.
Yes, I'm still on the road to 600. Eventually, I'll get there and stay there, but I figure I'm going to wait till I have at least 410 to actually celebrate. I do have the image saved though from 2 different times. I was at 600, so it's already there, ready to use. If you oh, I need to update it. I have the 580 as the corner picture. I need to update that to the 600. Ah, live in Texas, grew up in the UK. Cool. How do you like it in Texas?
I've never been to Texas, but I've seen it on a map.
Across the room, is this the household ignored by ah chat on salty chicken stream. Hey, be nice, Mr. Goat Milk. Well, I'm doing well. What about the rest of you, lady?
Doing good.
And the birthday girl is doing good. Birthday girl is doing good, and Carol is tired.
And I
Oh.
still gotta fix that broken pipe.
Oh no.
It's my temporary fix. It's not holding.
You didn't put duct tape on it, did you?
No, I used electrical tape because it's all I had. But then I was fixing it. I dropped my flashlight, and I felt like Vern from Stand By Me when he dropped the comb.
Trust me. Yeah, I've done the electrical tape thing before. Works better than duct tape sometimes.
Yeah, because you can stretch it and tighten it a little bit, and I mean it's not a downpour anymore. It's a steady trickle.
You might have to call the plumber.
I am the plumber. I can fix it. It's a pain in the dick. I can do it. I just don't want to. It's PVC.
Unless something, Carol, unless there's something I don't know, I don't think you have one of those.
Well, no, I don't. But anyway,
unless
you're painting the cookie.
I'm painting the cookies. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
I gotta slither under the house and fix it that way. I gotta turn. That's where the shut off for that water line is. It's under the house.
And Senator Redstone asks, "What kind of pipe is it, Carol? Copper, or PVC, or
It's PEX pipe. It's PEX.
PEX.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What is that?
Yeah. It's kind of plastic with a copper lining in it. But it's not all copper. It's better than copper. It's supposed to not explode as easily.
Well, have you tried using like the Flex Seal?
I just don't have any of that stuff left. I would have. I mean, I have everything I need to fix it the right way. I have the shark bite. I have the pipe cutter. I can. It's not my first broken pipe. I just don't want to do it.
And we've got on Twitch. We've got Big Boy Jose. Good morning. How are you today?
No, I got it. I could do this son of a red shirt. I have everything I need to do. I just don't want to slither under the house because it's gross and cold and gross.
Plumber's pipe. Yeah. That's plumber's pipe wrap would be good. Yeah.
I just don't want to do it because I'm tired.
And the random menace said, Raquel, stop celebrating birthdays. It's a trap. They make us older. That is a fact. Every person I.
Well, there's nothing really I can do about that. I am gonna get older anyway.
Oh Lord.
It's just a number.
Yosef.
I mean, what's the saying? How did it goes?
I'm not sure.
I'm drawing a blank.
But
something in the lines of you're younger than you feel than you actually are.
Sure.
Just woke up with coffee. Awesome to hear that. Ah, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's an easy
fix. Yeah. Shouldn't cost you more than $7.
It's not going to cost me. I have everything I need to do. I already have the shark bite and I have extra pecs. It's just I have to get under the house to turn off that water line so I can fix it, because you can't do it while the line's open. Shoot you right in the face. Shoot your eye out.
Is it what's below you? You said you have to crawl under there. Is it dirt?
It's a crawl space, so it's only like 4 feet. I literally have to crawl.
Right. I mean, what's the floor? Is it dirt or is it?
It's like the sharpest rocks in the world.
Okay,
the pointiest rocks ever.
So you could actually, should you want, dig out a trench in there.
Yeah, I guess I could. I'm not gonna.
I mean, it would just make it easier to crawl in.
Yeah.
I'm not talking a deep trench. I'm talking like, an inch. You can have a smoother surface to crawl on versus rocks.
Yeah.
Jagged.
Jagged rocks. Yeah.
Unless you enjoy the pain, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm totally into crawling on the sharpest, pointiest, jaggedest rocks in the world. It's what I'm into. Now you all know my secret.
And we thought she was the cookie queen, yes. But
yeah.
And makes you feel any better. It's minus 25. And Toronto today, I wouldn't want to be doing plumbing work under anybody's house. Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, it's snowing right now, and
this morning is actually going pretty good, thank you. The funny thing is, I've been growing over on Twitch just by doing these streams, but I don't have the hours over there to even consider monetizing. Of course, after that, I'd have to kind of do these separately, YouTube versus Twitch. So I think Twitch would have to come first at that point. But I'd need to get more people over on Twitch. Which the link for my Twitch channel is in the description below. Just beware, if you hit Twitch affiliate, you can no longer simulcast. Yes, I know. I don't qualify as a Twitch affiliate. And unless I whatever, apply to become a Twitch affiliate, I won't really become one anyhow. Because that's not something I'm really interested in. I mean, it would be nice to be able to qualify, but yeah, just like monetizing this channel, I don't plan on ever doing it. I mean, yeah, it'd be kind of fun, once it happens to get an official super chat, but screw YouTube getting their 30%. I'd rather give because here's the thing. YouTube would take 30%, plus then PayPal would take their percentage. I'd rather just go directly to PayPal, or as I do, Ko-Fi, or I call coffee, and they take nothing. I lose less than 30% using PayPal. So it's like, hello, why would I want to pay PayPal under YouTube? It's like, fuck that. But like I said, it would be nice having the ability to become a Twitch affiliate. I have enough people. Last I knew, I had 51 followers, and it takes 50. And I have so few watch hours; it's not even worth mentioning. I would need to have enough people in the streams at one time, and I think the most I've had in any stream has been 5, and that was on one occasion, and for a very short time. So, as you can tell, it's not high on my priority list. Oh, so what's going on this morning? Everyone seems to have gone quiet.
I'm hungry.
And what are you hungry for?
I don't care at this point. I just want somebody to bring me food. I don't want to have to cook anything. I don't want to go get it. Just somebody bring me something to eat.
Somebody bring Carol's cookies.
Something. I don't care anything. Well, no, I do care. Not anything.
Some cookies?
I have cookies. I don't want any more cookies.
And Big Body Jose says, I'm trying to become a Twitch affiliate and work from home also. Broke 50 followers on Monday. Awesome. That is awesome. And
Yes.
Snorterpoopus Cuber says, food, glorious food.
Food.
Food, glorious food. Yeah.
Do I want to eat? I don't know. I'll take some French toast right now.
Yeah, Carol, it's too cold outside. Might freeze to death.
Yeah, I can't go out there. It's cold and stuff.
So you want French toast?
I wouldn't mind some. I don't have any bread though.
Well, somebody's got to bring Carol some bread.
Yeah, I need some bread.
Wish I could.
See, here's what you do. You go to your neighbors and say, hey, I need to borrow some bread. I'll make you French toast. And they'll be like, oh, cool. Here you go. Don't bother. We'll just take the French toast and call it even. So, hey. That way you both win. Get your neighbor up.
I'm sure George and Maria would be totally cool giving me their bread. But I'd have to go outside and knock on their door, and it's cold out there.
Do they have a phone?
I don't have their number.
Well, you should have their number, for God's
I
sake.
know I should have their number, but I don't. I don't know why.
Then you will have to go outside. You will have to get the bread and ask them for their phone number because, neighbors should talk to each other. That's just.
We wave and say hi and stuff, and.
Yeah, but I mean, if there's an emergency or something, you should be able to call and say, "Hey, can you call whatever, blah blah blah." I know I have my neighbor's phone number. One of them.
Communicate with humans, like in the real world. Aww.
Yes, you have to communicate with humans in the real world. Believe it or not, it's a good thing sometimes.
We'll see.
I said sometimes. I didn't say all the time.
Brad Pitt on the way to Carol. Yeah, sure. I'll take some Brad. Why not?
What's going on, brightest day? How are you this morning? And yes, Snort.
Yeah, humans are annoying.
Humans are annoying. You are correct. That's just the way life is. Come on, one of the guys out there in the group has got to be able to come on here. I'm outnumbered by women. I know this is normally a good thing, but
you like it.
I'm not saying I don't. I'm not saying I don't. It's just it's unusual.
Well, enjoy it.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Because you can tell how fast I've thrown in that link in the chat.
Right? Yeah, guys, come up here. No, don't. Give Fade the link. I guess I could be lazy.
I don't know how to get a hold of Fade other than dropping it in the channel, but I guess I'll have to.
No, I can send it to him.
Okay.
I can send it to him directly.
Cool. Is he on Discord or Twitter or something?
Yeah, he is on Discord.
Okay, cool. Then he can add me on Discord. That's fine. I always like talking to different people. Oh, are these? I looked at the video you posted. Are those what are they called? Something pops, birthday muffin pops, or what are the cupcake pops is what I'm trying to say.
Cupcake.
Or, no, it's a little cake is what it looks like. Okay, never mind. What's wrong? It looks like little sticks. Because like I'll see.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Cake popper thingers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See them in the store.
Cake poppers.
And yeah, that's what it kind of looked like at a glance. That way each person can have their own piece of cake, and it's just a little cake pop. It's done.
Okay. I can make pancakes. I got pancake mix.
Ooh, pancakes sound good.
Yeah, I could do that. Maybe I'll do pancakes.
Ooh.
Pancakes.
Then you'll have more people in the chat saying, I want to come over.
No, my pancakes.
The very fact that they are your pancakes is what gives the appeal.
I know. They're my cookie cakes. Oh, my nose is itchy.
You can always scratch it.
I could.
Hey, Dade.
Good morning, Captain Track. Thank you for letting me join you.
You're more than welcome. How are you
Carol.
today?
Hey, Raquel.
Hey.
How was life?
Lifey.
It comes and goes.
Hey, good morning, Carla. How are you today? And Darius asks, is Raquel 20 yet?
Very funny, Darius.
I think she's still 19. Don't worry.
No, I'm turning 33 today.
Oh, you old.
Woohoo, 33.
Yes, but you won't be relevant. Well, no, it's not relevant anymore. Of note, until 3 months from now. 4 months from now, excuse me. You want to know why?
Why?
Because then she'd be 33 and a third.
Well, I was told that 33 was a lucky number.
Says who? Who decides what numbers are lucky?
I don't know.
Not for Jesus.
Thank you, Carla.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I saw 33.
To be honest, Dade, I thought you were younger than that.
Yeah, well, that tells you what you know about me, Raquel.
All right. Okay,
Well,
I'll ask. How old are you then?
I mean, I hope I look that good when I'm that old.
I will be 47 in September.
You made it sound like you were old. Oh, good God.
You ancient.
47 is not that old.
Nearly 14 years older than the birthday girl. That's quite a long ways.
Yeah, not when you're in your 90s. Or, yeah, she's in her 90s when she turns 98. She's still alive by then.
Yeah, well, when she's 98, I'll be what? 112?
Yeah. Not much difference there, is it?
I doubt I'm going to become I doubt I'm ever going to make 112.
Okay, then all you have to do is take 98 and reduce the 14 years, so it'd be, I don't know what the hell it'd be right now.
Oh Lord. Well, hopefully by the time that the ability to become that age comes around, I'll be off this mud ball and somewhere else.
You never know. Could be stuck on this mud ball a lot longer than you think.
I kind of want to go to Mars, though. Mars would be nice.
What's Bird of Prey saying? I was at 500. Oh, are you talking about subs?
Yep. Raquel, I was number 500. Your subscriber is now.
Raquel, you made 500. Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I read that wrong.
Yep.
Well, that's what you get for reading, Raquel.
I'm sorry. I've been up all night.
No, I pick on Raquel a lot, but she's like family to me, so we're good.
Yeah.
Well, you got to pick on family.
Well, of course. And she's one of the reasons why I'm part of this whole YouTube nonsense.
Why is that?
Blame it on Raquel.
How did I do that, Dade? I don't remember.
You kept me around and you invited me onto a bunch of people's streams.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember how exactly that went.
Well, that you convinced me to come back after my last couple of months. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, I like having you around, and so are our friends. They've been asking, like, where the hell has Fade been?
Well, life hasn't treated me so nice the last couple of months, but that's all right. I'm getting over it.
Yeah, it's been rough with everybody.
Yep, and the hits keep coming, but that's beside the point. Not trying to depress everybody this morning. Do you guys realize that it is cold as hell in Texas right now?
I didn't know hell was cold.
Well, I know it's 20 degrees here in Cleveland, Ohio. What's the temperature in Frisco right now?
Hold on, let me look. It's in the 20s. I know that.
Let's see. No, I'm sorry, Dallas, Texas. 24 degrees.
Yeah, it's cold.
You're telling me it's warmer where I'm at in Missouri than it is in Texas. That's just weird.
Yeah, the next like week and a half, we're gonna have 20s at night, 40s during the daytime, and then it's gonna get warm again.
Bird.
Texas is weird, man.
Well, yeah, it's its own country, or should be.
But you have good food, and you have a lot of space too.
Yes, we are the third largest state in the union.
What's the first largest state in the union?
Alaska.
Alaska.
Alaska, then California.
Yeah. A lot of Alaska is unusable, but it's technically huge.
Still by square miles, though, it's bigger.
When I hear Alaska, I automatically think remote tundra.
What's interesting, though, is their population density is not very high up there.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's like there's like 4 or 5 cities that have the largest population densities, and that's about it. Everybody else is, smarter than living in the tundra. I don't think I could ever live anywhere where there's permafrost.
No.
I have here like there's like mysterious disappearances in Alaska. Supposedly.
They got the Bigfoots up there.
Hell, in Anchorage, which is one of their bigger cities, they had a series of serial killings a couple of years back.
Holy hell!
Ooh, how exciting!
And a lot of people that are running from the law will go to Alaska. So there's a lot of criminal types up there.
So I have to ask, what kind of cereal was it?
The human kind.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a morbid sense of humor. I work with the dead, so.
I play with the dead.
Women shouldn't play with dead things.
Well, shut up.
Well, look, I say that, and one of my younger sisters went to the same mortuary college I did at the same time, so.
Play with whatever I want to play with.
Carol, I'm not able to share out the link right now. For some reason, my computer's not letting me.
Okay.
And I would like to have Bert up here to sing happy birthday to Raquel. Well, you could if you would go into Twitter.
I don't have a Twitter.
I'm talking to Bert.
Oh. Yeah, Bird, do that then.
Tweeter.
Because I posted in the group both the link here and the to the stream and the link to the backstage.
Ow, that hurt. Oh, I'm just getting over COVID, and this cough still sucks.
Let me check real quick.
I'm still getting over my poor stomach.
Let's see.
No, poor kid.
Oh, okay. It's in a different group then. I forgot.
Well, don't forget.
Too late.
Let's see.
Not even.
There we go.
Already done forgot.
Live stream chat.
So, Carol, is it snowing where you are?
It is snowing where I am right now.
That's horrible.
It is. And I didn't know it was supposed to snow today.
Yeah, see, I was stuck here in Texas last year when we froze in for a week and a half and lost
Okay,
power.
I shall return.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to go down to 6 degrees tonight.
Oh, yay.
Oh, wait. And it'll be 5 degrees by 7 a.m.
Oh, wonderful.
I can't wait.
We just lost Captain Shrek.
He said
He'll be back. He said he'd come back. They always come back.
Yeah, you'll be back. Don't leave. Come
Don't
back.
leave us. I promise I'm not delirious. I'm just really, really tired. But if I go to bed right now, I won't get up to go to work.
I know where you're. I can feel you on that stage because if I go to bed now, I'm gonna miss my appointment.
Mind you, I only have to go into work for like 2 hours this afternoon, but still, I don't need to miss.
Well, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, I'm just doing paperwork today. So I'll be in the office. I won't be in the prep room. And I won't have to go out into the cold to pick up bodies.
Okay, so just leave him out there in the cold.
No, it'll be somebody else that has to go get them. Not me. Which is a good thing because I was stuck on body detail yesterday.
Sounds fun. I mean, that's terrible.
Yeah, it can be. Especially when you have to do like a whole novel full of paperwork for a hospital or whatever, or a nursing home when you go to pick up a body.
Yeah, paperwork would be a drag.
Well, that's just to leave with the body. That's not,
That's ridiculous. I mean, I guess
that
like
doesn't even set to the paperwork I have to do when I get the body back to the funeral home. Then there's even more paperwork.
Fun. So jealous of your paperwork.
Oh, it's entertaining as hell, let me tell you.
I bet it is. I wish I could be you right now.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to seeing my desk because I didn't work yesterday. So when I go in this afternoon to do paperwork, I'm sure it's going to be piled deep on my desk.
Oh, no.
That's what she said.
If only it were like that.
I wish I was a cat right now. Not a care in the world.
How do you know cats don't have cares?
I don't know. I mean, they
know.
act like total royalty.
Hey, I just want to know where I go to like resign from the human race.
I don't know. What would you want to be? Do you want to be a cat, an alligator, a doorknob? What do you
An
want to become?
extraterrestrial.
Like what kind? No.
Alien?
We're not doing no aliens, right? Not doing that. We're
But
not
being
creepy
an
little
alien
guy.
is fun.
No. Shush.
What, alien?
Shh.
Can't say aliens?
Shh. I will bump you from this panel.
Why?
I have the power. I don't like them, and you know that.
You don't like aliens?
Oh my god, I'm gonna hurt you.
I vaguely remember Carol mentioning this before.
I don't see what her problem with extraterrestrials is.
I mean, you like the other the paranormal
I like the
stuff.
ghosts and the zombies and stuff because they're predictable. I know what to do with them. Them alien things coming down, they're smarter than us. They got better weapons. And
hey, look, we just come in to say hi.
I don't believe you.
So maybe get a little weak.
She has a point.
I haven't kicked anybody from the group. I would never kick anybody from the group. But I sent it to you directly, anyhow. In fact, let me check the status of the group real quick.
Hello.
Morning something link. I don't see that you were removed.
Besides, Carol, if I become a ghost, I won't be interesting anymore.
Sure you will. You can hang out with the ghost lady that was hanging out in my room when I had 104 fever.
Oh.
Yeah, brightest day. I am so done with the Twitter groups. I can't add people because this person has blocked this person. It's like, what's the point?
Hey, Carol, do you really think you'd want me standing around your bedroom?
Yeah, awesome alien prey. I hated you.
Oh wow! Oh geez.
What the?
Oh my! There's an alien in the chat.
Oh my!
My poor ears.
It's
I
angry.
muted alien prey.
It's angry.
I'm no longer the spoon, in case you haven't noticed.
Yeah, I noticed.
Now she's a fork, and I'm a giant spider.
You've upset me.
I really hate that avatar fade. No offense.
I'll have to get something new.
Please do. Good morning, Keely Chow. Sorry, I had to reset my.
Well, if you guys will give me a minute, I'll be right back.
All right.
No.
I had to reset my web browser because it's sometimes likes to be a bitch.
Bitches.
I don't like spiders. They creep me out.
Agreed. That's why I need a thing of a lighter. And good morning, Jeff B. How are you today?
Hello.
I like looking at that alien.
Hello, world of Earth. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
No.
I have transmutated my wireless into your Wi-Fi.
What do you want?
I am told an Earthling has had a birthday today.
Yep, that's me.
You are the special Earthling. Your planet has completed a revolution around its burning gas star sun.
Is that better?
Yes.
Today. I am told there is a song that is sung on this occasion in your species. I will now proceed with the singing. Happy birthday to you, human. Happy birthday to you, human named Raquel. Happy birthday to you. This concludes the alien happy birthday song.
Thank you.
You will now get on the saucer and prepare to be a slave to our people.
Nah, I can't let you. I can't allow you to take Raquel.
We will be taking all the people.
No.
First the
I am not a
Raquels,
people. Clearly,
then
look
the
at the
Carols,
avatar.
then the Steves, followed by the Tiffany's, and finally, in the next order, to conclude with the Biffs.
Ah.
And
okay.
I will smack you with my tentacles.
Tentacles.
That's what she said.
Uh-oh.
Or he said. Somebody
Yes,
said it.
clearly. Gaze upon my avatar and despair.
Cthulhu, right? I got that
No,
right.
no. Gnarl Hotep,
Oh, okay.
one of Cthulhu's brothers.
We have
Damn it.
We
I was
have-
close.
modified our slaving device to cut off any tentacles found growing on any humans.
We are not human.
Oh, you people are special.
This is what happens when I'm tired, Carol.
Special is one word for it. Yes.
I'm no
Normally, I
special
would
than
say-
the rest of you.
Normally, I'd say unique, but yeah, we're kind of needing the short bus today.
Unit case, snip, snip.
Licking all them windows today, aren't we?
Thank you,
No.
Catman.
No, I've been licking toads.
And Snort
Those
says
are
fancy
toads.
calamari. Ooh.
Yes, I am a fancy calamari. Thank you very much. I am the fanciest of calamari.
Pinky's out.
And good morning, the Catman, aka Dee Dee Myers. What's going on today?
Morning. Hello. Welcome.
Good morning.
I'm going to make an attempt to switch over to my different headset. Pardon me while I do that.
Oh, now there's a Klingon on the panel.
Much rather the winking Klingon than that thing.
That is a Klingon with an eye patch.
But it winks.
It's
Or is
weird.
it blinking? You're never sure.
You
It's
said it
weird.
was
I know I
winking.
said that was yesterday. Maybe today it's blinking.
Oh, now it's blinking.
I was like, what they're I was like, what they're talking about? Oh, his avatar.
Yes. I don't like the way that eye winks or blinks at me.
Yes, and what are you complaining about? You're a fork.
I am a fork, and I will take out that winking, blinking eye.
That's how he lost the first eye.
Ooh.
So, Carol, are you just forking around?
I am always just forking around. We can.
Oh
we can
no!
spare.
Now she's sporking.
I'm a little more approachable than when I'm the fork.
Oh, look! Do you really? What is this? Pay attention to you time now? Really?
Who, me? It's all about me.
No.
No.
This being.
Oh.
Little man.
That being.
Little chihuahua.
The woof woof. Woof woof.
He had to jump up in my face and go, "Love me." He's been asleep this whole time.
Where's my little kitty? Where is she? Yeah, she'll come back.
You know, one of these days you may get eaten. You know that.
What is that?
By the puss puss?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to probably eat you.
Hmm.
That's what they do.
So, not as long as I feed her.
You don't know that.
Yes, he is a Chihua Hua.
By the way, how does it sound now?
Fine.
Okay.
All right. So now what?
I don't know. What now?
I don't know. Nobody brought me any food. I'm gonna have to do it myself.
Well, I still want those. What kind of cookies were those again?
Molasses cookies.
Molasses cookies. Oh.
Yeah. Who wants molasses?
They're chewy and they're good with like tea or coffee.
Well, it's kind of like with what do you call it? Buttermilk. If you don't cook with it, it's awful. Once you cook with molasses, oh god, wonderful.
Yeah, they're pretty tasty. That's the cookie of the day. If you don't like it, then don't eat the cookie.
What's the cookie of the day?
Molasses cookie.
Oh, okay.
See, Fade's with me.
Well, I didn't.
I just said, oh, okay. I want orange. I want orange candy cookies.
Well, you got to submit a request.
I don't know.
I don't know about you, but I want chocolate chip.
Yeah, well, what do you think? It's your birthday? You're gonna get cookies? No.
Ooh,
Yes.
some nice chewy chocolate chip cookies would be nice too.
Well, in this case, I would happen to agree with her about this, but
Cookie.
we could throw chocolate chips into the molasses cookies. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I guess we could. I don't know. You didn't get me cookies for my birthday, Rico.
I don't have your address.
Mm-hmm. You didn't even offer.
Oh, sure I did.
You didn't. We celebrated my birthday on Creepy Little Book, and you didn't offer me nothing. No cookies, no nothing. It's okay. I'll forgive you. Maybe. This time.
Ah,
I really need to get Fade a computer.
yeah.
Yeah. Because his phone does that.
Sorry about that coughing fit.
It happens.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
So what's everyone gonna do today?
If anybody here has not suffered COVID, I don't suggest it.
What I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna do my appointment and then take a very long nap.
Okay.
Not a nap.
And then later after that, I'm gonna, do my live stream.
Okay. I'll be there if I'm awake. Hopefully I will be.
Yes.
I can't
Well,
make
I plan to do it like around 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, so I think you should be awake by that
Raquel,
time.
I've been awake for 3 days now.
Oh, okay.
So I can't promise that I will still be awake at 9:30 tonight, but I will try.
Okay.
Why don't you try to sleep today?
I will. I will.
Okay.
I will.
Carol, sleep.
Yes.
Sleep, Carol.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Your eyes are getting heavy.
Yeah.
Huh. Shh. I still gotta fix that pipe thing. I gotta do that before I sleep. And I'm waiting for somebody to call.
Ah.
Yes. I'm waiting for a phone call.
Yummy, fresh caught walrus.
What?
Walrus.
Oh,
What?
I didn't read the chat. I was like, what are you talking
Did
about?
I miss something?
Somebody said something about fresh caught walrus in the chat, and I said,
Oh, Snortopupus.
Being as I am technically a large squid creature, I could grab a walrus and yeah,
I've never tasted a walrus.
Oh man, work's gonna be fun today.
like chewy.
No, not chewy, blubbery.
Blubbery's chewy, isn't it?
No, it's more like. Have you ever had a really fatty steak?
Yeah, it's chewy and gross. I don't eat that part of the steak.
Oh, you ought to. You wouldn't want no, not the gristle, the fat. There's a difference between gristle and fat.
I don't like the texture.
You cook with the fat.
Gives it the flavor when you cook it.
You cook with the fat. You cut off the gristle. You then remove the fat to eat.
No.
You don't eat the fat. You just cook with it.
Yes, you must trim the fat.
Put it in my mouth.
No. I'm not telling you to eat the fat. I'm telling you to cook the steak or meat with the fat on, then cut it off prior to eating it.
Okay, that I can do.
Fat trimming.
Fat. I don't want it in my mouth. I don't think I'd like to eat a walrus.
I don't think I would either, actually.
Well, if you live in the climates where walruses congregate, you kind of have to because that blubbery stuff keeps you warm.
True.
It's not much walruses around here. So.
Well, no, it's because you're landlocked.
So? Can't they travel? They could travel, right?
You're not going to find a walrus within 3,000 miles of where you are.
Well, then I guess I'm not eating no walrus. So I don't need to worry about it.
And good morning, Low Specs Linux Laptop.
Morning.
Good morning. The eternal black cephalopod says good morning. Anyway.
Anyhow, will do.
Nanook of the North. Yes. Is it wrong of me to nip outside, grab one of my neighbors for breakfast?
Probably.
All right, I guess I won't do it.
I didn't say
unless you made something for breakfast for them. Just.
Oh no! They would be breakfast.
He wants to eat his neighbor. Go ahead, eat your neighbor.
Nah.
Okay.
There's way too much preparation involved.
Yeah, it's gonna be messy.
Yeah, I'd have to sharpen my claws and my fangs, and it just take a lot of time.
Why are we eating people and walruses? What is wrong with that?
Walruses?
I don't know.
People know.
It's called sleep deprivation. My brain doesn't work right.
It's called a Somniac.
Well, I mean, I've been up for 3 days. I'm not eating people and walrus.
I bet you if there was a prepared human in front of you with as hungry as you are right now, Carol, you would eat it.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's already prepared, but I mean...
Oh, Lord. And yes, please subscribe to Brightest Day, where you won't hear about eating people.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure I can safely say that.
I'm sorry, Captain.
That's not a problem. Trust me, there's been worse. But Looks like it's one of those days, though. I don't know what's going on.
One of them people eating
What
days.
do you mean one of those days?
Okay. I see a couple people who are live. That would explain why the numbers just dropped. Okay. Which is cool. I like having other people on, but yeah. So what's going on, everyone? How is your day so far?
Relax.
And yes, Keely, keep good morning, Raquel. Raquel. Good morning. I'm looking at the one thing and saying the other. Good morning, Carla. And yes, Keely, thank you for putting in the links to channels.
Not as smart.
Yes.
This tastes like pork, but not as smart.
Oh, thank God, Bird. What's going on?
Hello, world. Sorry, I was having my morning yogurt. I had.
Cool.
So I watched Prodigy, as I'm apt to do, and it was a decent episode. But it was. I'm going to be hard pressed to do a review because how do you review average episodes that are, they're the hardest ones for me to do. I have no strong emotional opinion one way or the other. It's like, oh, good. It's Star Trek exactly how it should be for kids. Nothing wrong with it. That's all I really have to say. So I don't know. I'll have to figure out a way to pad that out to 20 minutes.
Right now, it sounds like you'd be pressed to pad it out to 5.
Well, I figured I'd put that alien rendition of Happy Birthday in the video too. That'll pad 3 more minutes.
Well, then you've got the normal, hello world, it's Murder Prey 5, kapla. You can always stretch that up more.
Lick that like button. Yeah, I guess it could. And then I could play the outro. That'll add another 2 minutes.
Yep.
Before people realize, wait, why am I sitting here? It's funny on live streams. When you look at the analytics, the first time you even hint that your stream's about to end, like 30% of people leave.
Yep. I didn't hint that
I use the phrase, yeah. What were you saying?
Go ahead. If you use the phrase.
I was like, if you even use the phrase like, well, I think that's it for today or something, boom, 30% gone.
Yep.
It's like, what is this? The airplane? Are you rushing to be the first person to leave? Like, is it really the worst thing if you wait a minute or
2
two?
people left when you said that. 2 people left when you said that part.
Well, okay. I obviously can't end your stream, but I was saying my own streams is what I meant.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'll be honest, there's been times, not often, where I've said, okay, that's it for today. And then something changes and the conversation starts back up again.
Oh, yeah.
And we go another hour or 2 sometimes. And then people come back and it's like, I thought you were finishing. I was like, well, I didn't make you leave. You should have stayed a little longer to be sure. Like, it's my fault they left.
Until you see the credits playing, Julie, not over.
Low specs Linux laptops is bird of prey. Did you see Klingons got added the LibreOffice. That's the free open source Microsoft Word alternative, I believe. I did not see Klingon got added. That's awesome. I used to use that software until Google came. Now it's just easier to use Google Docs. It's good to know they're keeping updated with it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's Fade's phone does that time to time.
What?
He dropped off.
I know his phone does that.
No, Captain was asking. I thought he's back. I'll go back.
Yeah.
So after that, I don't know, Cap. We're supposed to get snow here today. Hasn't started yet. It's still raining, but it's supposed to turn to snow. Supposed to get a few inches.
Where are you at, Bird?
I'm in New York City, in Queens.
Oh, Queens, lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could get out of here, but I can't.
I lived in Trenton, New Jersey for about 3 years. So
the only thing I remember about Trenton was when we would pass it driving by in, I don't know, the 80s, the 90s maybe, and driving down I-95 on our way to Florida, and there was a bridge to Trenton, and it would say, Trenton makes, the world takes. I have to imagine that isn't applicable anymore.
Probably not.
I don't even know if the bridge is still there, but that's the only.
I don't know. I haven't seen Trenton in about 22 years. So
yeah.
Trenton's still there.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I haven't seen it in forever.
Yeah, I was just curious if that bridge if that saying was still used. I highly doubt it.
I try to stay out of New Jersey as much as possible.
I try to stay out of the city as much as possible. And by the city, of course, I mean Manhattan.
Right. Manhattan. Least Queens you can somewhat hide.
I bought this house because it had a backyard, a front yard, it's a freestanding house.
Yeah.
And it was as close to work as I could get at the time without being on the other side of the bridges. So, I really like the area. It's a beautiful area for New York City, but after these last couple of years, even this area has gone to hell or on its way there.
What do you do for a living?
Well, nothing. Now I'm disabled. I'm actually bedbound, but I used to be an electrical engineer. I worked for a liquor company, and they were up in New Rochelle, which is just north of the Bronx.
Right. I should probably be trying to file for disability, but I'm still working for a funeral home right now.
And if I could work, I'd be doing it because it is boring. I'll be honest. Sitting, no matter how much you can do on the computer and YouTube, whatever, I would trade just about anything to be able to go to work and do what I used to do.
Well, it's too bad you can't do what you used to do remotely.
If I could do it remotely, it wouldn't be what I used to do. What I used to do had to be in hands-on.
Right.
Touching equipment and building shit. And
It's one of them trades like what I got. Kind of can't do my job remotely either.
As I said, it's too bad you can't. If you had a job where you were doing more remote things, it would be easier to just say, hey, you know, whatever. But then again, you wouldn't be on YouTube as much either.
No, probably not.
I'm just saying, if I could do it remotely, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much as I did. That was the point I was making. I mean, it's too bad I wouldn't enjoy it, I guess, but I think that was one of the things I liked about my job was that it wasn't something you could do remotely. Plus, the other half of the job was traveling and going places to be there before my boss to set things up. So that obviously done remotely.
And let me see here. Check what Keely Chow has dropped in the chat as far as the link. This one I don't recognize, so let me check it real quick. Not one I have, so I will go ahead and subscribe. There we go, taken care of. I am number 88.
I've got to sample the merchandise before I subscribe. So let me click play and see what's going on here.
Oh, hey, Joe. How are you?
Good morning, as a derivative. Jill, what's going on today? Go ahead, say it.
What?
Go ahead, say it, Bird.
Say what?
Integral Jill.
Integral Jill, you mean?
Yes, that's what I said.
Welcome, Integral Jill, to the stream or to the panel, to the chat.
Chat, yes.
Kapla.
You would be welcome on the panel, of course.
I don't think she should be allowed right now.
Why?
You know, talking about Cap.
The ratio?
The ratio. I mean, the testosterone estrogen balance.
Well, we could have an estrogen overload today. That's not a problem. All we have to do is get Mama Prey on, and that would be really.
Mama Prey is always here in the background to keep the balance in check.
Oh no.
Sorry, Cap.
No problem.
See, now I have. God. That was a joke, obviously. I'm sorry if it fell over.
Oh, please, Bird. I think most people know.
Jill. Sorry.
I think most people who know it was a joke.
And Android Jill says thanks, but the bed is too comfy. So I am 3 episodes in all the episodes that were available for Peacemaker.
Mm-hmm.
And I attempted to watch the 3rd episode of Boba Fett last night, but my TV had other plans and decided to reboot in the middle of while I tried to start it. I'm afraid I had to unplug it and replug it in. So I never got that started. Instead, I just put the Orville season 2 on, and I forgot how good it was.
Yeah, I'm working my way through through Smallville right now again.
Let's put it this way. The majority of the panel is in or on their bed at this point. So, yeah. Not really. Raquel is in her bed. Bird is in his bed. I am on my bed. Therefore, right now, a majority of the panel is either in or on the bed. Whether all right. And good morning, NB Geek.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, what's going on?
I'm job hunting right now. I'm checking, seeing what's available in the area. With the kids back in school and my wife working, there's only so much I can do around this house. I mean, I can only clean so many things so many times before I'm like, I've got to get fucking out of here.
Understand that.
My kids haven't even been back at school 2 weeks yet, and I'm just like, okay, I can only vacuum, I can only clean so much, and I can only do so much a day. I'm just kind of like, I've got to get a fucking job. I don't need it. I just got to go get one so I can actually get out of the house.
Right.
Well, you could start building stuff. You know, you've got a barn. You could always, start woodworking or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's probably going to be more of a springtime thing. Unfortunately, right now, it's just. I mean, what is it over there, Cap? Right now, here it's about 12 degrees. Probably
about 30 here right now.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, you guys got a warm front came through. Must have.
Like 25 down here in Texas.
Yeah, that's probably from that cold front that came through yesterday. Because we're down to we're at like 12 degrees today. And I did a picture up on Twitter just for fun. I was like, I took a picture of the 3 different types of beer beverages I had, and I just pointed out, I'm like, it's 12 degrees outside. What's the point of putting them in the fridge?
Right. Just set them out in the garage.
Pretty much.
Hey, you put them in the fridge to warm them up.
Literally.
So where are you at that it's 12 degrees?
I live in Indiana, right on the Illinois. I live in the middle of I live right on the middle area of Indiana, right next to the Illinois border.
Oof. Okay.
And Jill is starting to watch or rewatch the Orville too.
I think I'm going to do that in February in preparation for season 3. What about you, Cap?
I don't know. I'm gonna got a couple I've got it in mind, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I do an entertainment stream with another guy. Me and Raquel do.
Mhm.
And a lot of the time we get like assignments before we go on and do our streams for, stuff we got to watch or topics we got to look into and everything. I've got like a stack of different shows I got to actually watch. Like I'd like to watch Peacemaker, but I'm not really sure how that's going to go.
Oh, if it's any comparison to that Suicide Squad movie, because I watched that the other day. I don't know. Look, I like the first Suicide Squad movie. I took it as a fun little romp and left it at that. This one, I just couldn't make heads or tails of it. It just didn't seem fun.
Yeah. Well, we just did the Eternals on our channel a few days ago, and with the exception of the end credit scenes on that movie, it was just very slow.
I have made 2 attempts to get through Shang-Chi, and
I actually liked Shang-Chi. It was a pretty good movie.
I haven't been able to get through it, and I've had to start it over because I forgot everything that happened, and then I try to watch it again, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not getting through this movie. I'm just going to stop.
Have you seen Spider-Man yet?
Yes.
Yeah, we're about to do probably next week. We're going to do a round table. We're going to invite some other YouTubers, and we're going to do a round table about Spider-Man on our channel.
Cool.
That'd definitely be a good one. I mean, the movie, you got to give the movie a lot of ability to be able to be the only movie in 2021 to garner $1 billion. And you came out literally 2 weeks before the year ended.
Yeah, they did really well. Did anybody here see Dune?
Yes, I did.
I actually, being as there's been like 2 different versions of Dune before this one, I actually really liked this one. It did stop middle of the story, but we were expecting that.
The only complaint I heard from some people is they thought it should have ended like maybe 10 minutes earlier.
Yeah. Hold on just a second. I got to say something to somebody in chat. Thank you, Keely, for putting Brodan's channel out there. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's the channel I'm on that I've been talking about, Brodan.
Mm-hmm. I am there too.
Yeah, me and Raquel and a couple other people.
I do a stream. I'm intermittent with my uploads. Oh, I'm sorry, Cap. Was I talking over you?
No. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm already subscribed. Good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I definitely am not. So let me take care of that real quick. The only criticism I really heard anybody say about it was, okay, I guess I'm subscriber 583, was just the ending. They thought it should have maybe stopped 10 minutes earlier. That was really one of the only main complaints I heard.
And yeah, there's a lot of merit to that. It should have, where they stopped it, like if you've ever read the novel, where they stop it is like halfway through the novel, like literally halfway through the novel. And it's, if they'd have stopped it like you said, 10 minutes before, it probably would have went over better. But it was still a good movie.
Oh, I've read the book. First time I read it, I hated it. And then I read it. Some people talked to me about it and said, how is it you like politics and stuff, but you don't like the book? And I read it like 15 years later and really got into it that time. I think it was just an age maturity thing at the time when I first read it.
I read the first Dune, and this is going to sound crazy to everybody here, but I read the first Dune novel when I was probably 10 years old. And it's my dad. My dad was very much into getting us to read and all that. Me and my siblings, and we weren't allowed to read like kiddie stuff, like he wanted us to expand our minds when we were teenagers. And so I read all of Frank Herbert's Dune novels by the time I was 18. So.
Did you have a favorite?
Yes, actually, God Emperor.
I've never read past the first book. I have heard a lot of people say that they'll flip between the original Dune book and the God Emperor Dune book.
Well, see, my two favorites of the series, the original Herbert books there's 5. There's Dune, Dune Messiah, Children of Dune, God Emperor. No, there's 6. Sorry, it's Dune, Dune Messiah, Children of Dune, God Emperor Dune, Heretics, and Chapter House. Those are the first 6. Those are his 6. And then after he died, his son took his notes for other books and stuff for the series and wrote several books. Now there's like 10 or 12 that he's written. But the core 6 books I read by the time I was 18. And I like to flip between Children of Dune and God Emperor of Dune.
Now, isn't there a co-author with him? Isn't it Kevin J. Anderson also writes?
Yeah, Kevin. It's Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson.
Yeah, I was a big Kevin J. Anderson fan because I read a lot of his Star Wars EU books growing up.
And he was really good with the Star Wars stuff. I liked him.
Yeah, he's the one who wrote the Jedi Academy trilogy.
Yep.
And quite a few.
I believe he also wrote I, Jedi too.
No, that was actually Michael Stackpole, who
that's right. That was Stackpole.
Yeah, I actually got to meet Stackpole, and he said one of the reasons why he was able to make that is because he talked to Kevin J. Anderson, and he had said there were so many Jedi apprentices, but he purposely only named so many of them to leave it open for other people. I thought, that was pretty cool.
My favorite extended universe Star Wars books, what my favorites were? The Rogue Squadron and Wraith Squadron books.
I had a long conversation with him about those. I actually, when I found out he was going to be at the convention, I took several of my Rogue One books, or not my Rogue One books, my X-Wing books. And I took them up there and he autographed them. Another guy actually brought an I, Jedi book and he autographed that. And I got him to sign Union, the one he did where Luke and Mara get married.
Yeah.
So, great guy, by the way. Really nice guy.
Yeah, I never got a chance to meet Stackpole, but I've met several other authors. I used to do the convention circuit myself years ago. I worked for a comic book store in my teens, and I used to go. I was the one that they would send to do comic shows, comic conventions and stuff. So
nice.
I got to meet a lot of the people in the comic book industry. Just over, between the late 80s and through the late 80s, early 90s, I got to meet a lot of those guys.
Did you ever get to meet Jim Lee?
Yes. Rob Liefeld, Jim Lee.
When I think of, when I kind of think of writers and people from comic book era, my main era was the 90s, when X-Men and when X-Men was really, really big under Jim Lee. I mean, he really...
Yeah, he helmed the X-Men for like 10 years. And all of the X books. Like, he was the kind of the driving force behind all of them. And he didn't write all of them, obviously, but he was the go-to guy on the X-Men stuff. Because that was, in Marvel, X-Men, Spider-Man, and the Midnight Sun stuff was what I really read a whole lot of.
I was reading X-Men, Spider-Man books.
Yeah.
Because I think at the time there was The Amazing Spider-Man.
There was Web, Amazing,
Spectacular. Now,
I think that was it at the time.
But that was the only thing that bothered me, and this is when I started to get out of comics, was when it started being these constant crossovers where I had to get Web of Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, Spider-Man Amazing, and I'm like, but I only mainly bought Amazing Spider-Man.
Right.
And then they did the same thing with the X-Men books.
You know who was really a really neat guy to meet, but he was just really arrogant? Todd McFarlane. Mention you bring up Spider-Man, and he used to do the art for Spider-Man. Then he did Spawn.
Yeah, I remember when. I'm sure you remember too. When we heard about all these people from Marvel and DC leaving, and then they created Image.
Yep.
Image initially really took off because it was something very different.
Yep. See, you had Spawn under the Image label. Wildcat, Gen 13,
Savage Dragon, I believe.
Savage Dragon. Yeah, it's quite a few under that when they all left Marvel and DC. But that was, what that was about was them wanting to have more control over their properties.
Mm-hmm. That was one thing DC did offer. You're familiar with Vertigo, probably, right?
I'm sorry, what?
You're familiar with Vertigo, right? The Vertigo comic?
Give me a second. I'm going to have to drop and come back in. I'm getting a little reverb. I'll be right back.
Come on, everyone. Don't let me dominate the conversation.
Dominate it. I'm tired.
Raquel, what's your history with comics and stuff?
Comics? I'm not really familiar with the comics in general. My knowledge on that stuff is pretty vague. I'm more familiar with the movies and the TV shows of the Marvel and DC.
Nothing wrong with that.
Anyway, what were you trying to say to me there, MB, before I dropped out there?
I was asking, since you were into you were working at a comic shop, I imagine you're familiar with the DC sub company they had called Vertigo.
Yes, I love Vertigo.
I loved
Sandman.
Oh, Sandman has actually, since you brought that up, I'm going to point out, I cannot remember the exact number, but Sandman actually wrote, Neil Gaiman actually wrote what I thought was the greatest comic I'd ever read. And it was very simple. It was, the whole story is Death basically gives this guy, she's like, okay, look, you won't die until you say it's okay, you want to die. And so the whole storyline basically goes with him every 100 years, he ends up meeting up with Morpheus. And, every 100 years they're meeting up and things are changing. The world's changing. They have conversations. It's just very nice conversation between them. And it culminates at the end of the book where, the guy says to Morpheus, why do you always come around here every 100 years? You need a friend. And Morpheus is pissed that a human would dare to think he needs that a being like him would need a human as a friend. And then the next panel shows up 100 years later, and the guy says, I didn't think you'd show up. And it ends with him saying, I heard it's rude to disappoint a friend. It was just a really wonderfully written story. And it was very beautiful in its simplicity.
Yeah.
The story, but the complexity behind it, when you realize Dream doesn't have to do this, but he's doing it for a reason. And Dream doesn't even realize why he's doing it.
Yeah.
That I thought was interesting.
Well, that was the good thing about the Vertigo imprint. There was a lot of more like thoughtful stories there. Stuff that made you think,
Sandman definitely did. I saw something. Somebody was doing like quotes from comic books, and one person put one on there, and I looked at it, and it was a very quick clip. And I was like, was that from Vertigo's Lucifer? And the guy responded back. He goes, yep, the very last scene in the book. I was like, I still remember that. And I haven't read haven't read Lucifer in a long time. I read it right after Sandman. But, that was the nice thing. They had creative control over their characters in the Vertigo era. And they really had some of the best books. Hellblazer, where Constantine was at for, I think, 300 issues.
Yeah, Constantine was a good series.
And good morning, Simple Jack. How are you today?
Morning.
And as always, make sure to say happy birthday to Raquel this morning, since it is her birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Speaking of Neil Gaiman, have you read American Gods?
No, I have not yet. I don't have the book. It's one of those things that's on my list to get.
It's a very interesting story.
One of the things I did do, and once I get because I don't own actually any physical copies of the Sandman comics, is I'm going to get the trade paperbacks, and I actually want to save up the money because I want to get the good ones that have like the leather bounding and stuff. And then what I want to do is Neil Gaiman did an Audible for the entire Sandman comic book, and it's really good. It's got an amazing cast of of actors voice acting in this, and the audio production is great. It's literally going line for line from the book, and I want to be able to read it and listen with the sound and stuff in the background and have the audio and the reading going with it. I just think that'd be a hell of an experience.
Yeah, it sounds like it might be. I'd have to say, out of the Neil Gaiman, out of the Endless, I think my favorite character would have to be Death. I mean, I liked Morpheus and all, but Death was I always found Death interesting.
I like the portrayal of Death.
Carol, have a good day. Hopefully you get that pipe fixed.
Thank you. Yeah.
And Bird, I know you have to go. So,
yeah, happy birthday, Raquel.
Sleep after.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will get some sleep. I cannot promise I'll be there, Raquel, but I will definitely try. If I'm awake, I'll be there.
All right.
Okay.
Be safe, Carol, and try to get some rest.
Care.
Okay.
Yeah. Take
All
care.
right,
Take care. Carol.
All right. Have a good day, everybody.
And I just want to throw in, if you have seen Orville or you haven't seen Orville in a long time, I really suggest starting to rewatch it. I see Anti-Derivative Jill is also doing a rewatch because it's coming back in March, and I forgot. I really didn't think I'd forgot. I'd forgotten so much just watching a random episode that I am rewatching it again from the start. Awesome. And man, it is
well, guys, good. I'm gonna have to jump off here too. I've got to start getting ready for work.
Yeah, I have to get going as well.
No problem. Well, I do want to thank you for joining me. Let me go ahead and while I'm still here, let's see here. Go ahead. Thank you, NB Geek. Thank you, Bird of Prey 5. Thank you, Thad. Thank you, Raquel. And, of course, my co-host. Thank you, Carol's Cookies. And thank you again for joining me, everyone. Hopefully you all have a great day. And talk to you soon. By the way, everyone have a great day.